Hey, it's Eric with PDRC, and here's my Unimog update. There's been some changes in the design plan. So originally I was going to go with this piece of aluminum. I thought would be a pretty good shape. I was thinking that with this ridge I could have an excellent headache rack, and just kind of didn't work out. It felt like it was too small. So what I've done here is instead I've created a wooden deck. So plywood, aluminum construction here. Lots of weight was added to the vehicle. Again, the cab that's on the front of this is just for mock-up. I still have to paint and cut out the cab that's going to go on the vehicle. And so what I ended up having to do in order to make this work is we went ahead and put some dualies on it. So instead of this actually being a UMG 6, it's now a UMG 10. So in order to do that, I had to go with these Proline dualies right here. So, and then I took it down to a single stage foam, something with a little bit more rigidity. Now I cut the foam down the center in order to go for all the tires. So if you notice, there's some squishiness on the sides over here, but rigidity up and down. So the reason why I could do that is to make it where it can still crawl, but you notice it's not really squatting all that much. So that's underneath the weight of the trailer and the vehicle sitting on top of it. So for the trailer itself, what I ended up doing is I've got it set up now where the trailer can move back, and I've got all of this on the bed. So originally, I wanted it to where it could do this, so I've got it to where I could move a Jeep up if I wanted to. I've got the pivot point right here. This is where it articulates. This is the sliding mechanism. This is from a drawer, and eventually I want to have it set up to where I can pull this forward like that, have it pull up onto the back of the vehicle. So, well, obviously trying to do this one-handed is a bit of a pill. I gave it enough overhang to take in consideration that I'm taking my Gladiator with me to Axial Fest. So originally I was thinking about putting one of my riffs on the back of it, but I decided against it. I wanted to have these sidewalls on here. I figured it would make it nice and strong. So that's where we're at on the vehicle. It runs and drives. I'm gonna put some electronics in. I need to put in a very beefy servo. I need to change out the speed control. The system that I have in here is just not working. So for the servo, I'm gonna go with a Savox. So Savox is what's gonna go into this thing. I want a nice, beefy, strong servo. It's gonna take a lot. I need to rethink the front wheels as well. So these tires are gonna have to go down to a single stage as well. Reason being is with this configuration, I get too much roll. So when I was trying to actually make corners, you can see where the sides were starting to peel back, and it was starting to elephant foot. So gonna change that up as well. So once I get my beefier servo in, I'm going to go ahead and address these front tires. I'm gonna go with the original composite wheels on the front here. I think that that will work out rather well. I do like this this configuration here. However, for this application, I think it's just not going to work. So I need to rethink my whole design. So that's going to have to get changed, which means that the cab work that I did is going to have to get changed. Luckily, I repurposed an internal Unimog cab that I already had laying around. So I'm not wasting anything since they don't make these cabs anymore. You can't order them. Don't know if you can reorder a cab or not. Doesn't matter. I still have the clear. So I got a clear body, clear cab that I'm going to paint up. So once I have the logistics down on the back here, then I can address the, you know, the actual look of the vehicle. But for now, I've got a working bed. It does exactly what I want it to do. It'll move. It will allow me to roll a vehicle on and off easily. It's long enough to make the ramp. It has the right profile. And I actually like this aggressive design. So, and as you can see, I've got it to where the sides of it are actually flush in here. So this is what I came up with. This is where I'm at the moment, and more updates to follow. I thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.